Hello and welcome to a new reaction. Today I'm gonna listen to Empire of the Clouds by Iron Maiden. This is 18 minutes long, so um, hopefully it will be good. I'm not gonna take any bets on it, but it will need to have the guitars is gonna have some heavy lifting to do. It's 80 minutes, so there has to be some fast parts, some slow parts. The parts needs to be interesting. Um, um, if you ever have listened to classical music, uh, a section can be 80 minutes long, but it has breaks. It has different modes. Like different instruments, different speeds, and so forth. So it makes the listening bearable. In Maiden, they are 5 people, if I remember correctly. No, 6. 3 guitars, bass, drums, and vocals. So 18 minutes is gonna be interesting to listen to. I believe the Rime of the Ancient Mariner is their second longest, but that has some nice breaks in it, which makes it interesting to listen to. So hopefully it will be bearable. So here we go, 80 minutes. Strap yourselves in. So I like that they have a piano in the intro, along with the guitar that is back of the piano. So far, I love it. Um, it not it's not Maiden-esque. It's more classical, and it's it feels like storytelling in the way it plays, which is needed for this kind of song.
storm to an empire of the clouds. To ride the storm, they climbed aboard their silver ghost.
I like that. The way he sings, and like the marching drums in the background fits very well.
To ride the storm to a kingdom that will come. To ride the storm and damn the rest oblivion. Royalty and dignitaries, brandy and cigars. Related giant of the skies, you hold them in your arms. The millionth chance they laughed to take down His Majesty's craft. To India they say magic carpet float away on October fateful day. Mist is in the trees, stone sweats with the dew. The morning sunrise, red before the blue. Hanging at the mast, waiting for command. His Majesty's airship, ER 101. She's the biggest vessel built by man, a giant of the skies. For all you unbelievers, the Titanic fits inside. Drum roll tight, a canvas skin, silvered in the sun. Never tested with the fury, with the beating yet to come. The fury.
I like how the piano like follows along in the background. We are only 4 minutes in, but so far it's nice to listen to.
Yet to come. In the gathering gloom, the storm rising in the west. The coxswain stared into the buzzing weatherverse. We must go now. We must take our chance with fate. We must go now. For a politician, he can't be late. The airship crew awake for 30 hours at full stretch. But the ship is in their backbone, every sinew, every inch. She never flew at full speed, a trial never done. A fragile outer cover, her Achilles would become, an Achilles yet to come. Sailors of the sky, a hardened breed, loyal to the king and an airship creed. The engines drum, the telegraph sounds, release the cords that bind us to the ground. Set the
That's a nice melody. It fits so good. That was kind of weird. That melody. It doesn't make sense. Did he just slip up? It sounded like there was a slip up. Maybe not. I feel like it's too much guitars. Like they're overlapping each other. So instead of you have a guitar part and then some lyrics, you just get guitar, guitar, and guitar. Instead of you have a guitar part, then you break it up with some lyrics. Then you get another guitar mode that breaks up the lyrics and so on. Because right now the guitar parts are just how should I explain it? They overlap each other. So when one part ends, another begins, and that just becomes a little too much, I believe. See what I mean? If we take, for example, Alexander the Great, about over 50% are guitar parts, but they changed the modes, and the solo is interesting as well, so it just has a nice flow to it. But I feel like this song, like it needs to be more divided, like more lyrics that breaks off the guitars, because the guitars needs to do some heavy lifting if there aren't enough vocals. So I feel like it's a bit much right now. I'm gonna make a prediction. The song is gonna end the way it started. Because I feel like every type of song Maiden makes begins in one way and ends in the same way that it's begun with or begin with. So I'm gonna make a prediction right now that the song is gonna end with the beginning. Okay, so the song is so long that my phone wanted me to end the video. So we are about 12 minutes in. Let's continue. I don't know if the I don't know if my camera picked it up, but I'm gonna make a prediction that the song is gonna end the way it started, because every type of Maiden song that is this way ends the way it started. So that's my prediction, that it's gonna end like the intro. So let's see if I'm right.
Downwards came the cry, bow plunging from the sky. 3,000 horses silent as the ship began to die. The flares to guide her path ignited at the last. The empire of the clouds, just ashes in our past, just ashes at the last.
It actually works, that they slow down and now it's pacing up. That actually works really well, but I believe it's gonna end the way it started.
Shadow on a hill, the angel of the east, the empire of the clouds may rest in peace. And in a country churchyard, laid head to the mast, 48 souls came to die in France.
So that was Empire of the Clouds. In general, a very, very good song. Um, but as I said in the middle, the guitars need some kind of break, I believe. Like with lyrics. Um, because it becomes a bit too much. Because you end with the guitar and then another part starts and then you go like that. So other than that, I feel like it was a really good song actually. And I believe when you do an 18-minute song, you need to treat it as a classical piece. Like build it up like a classical piece would do. Because uh, because that's one way to make it interesting enough to listen to. Um, yeah. So that was the entire album of the Book of Souls. So the album has some really nice songs, but they have also songs that should never have been produced. Uh, so some songs are very good, and some songs are just plain Jane and boring. Yeah. So anyway, if you seen this far, thank you so much for watching. And next Maiden album we will be, what's its name? Senjuju. Is that what it's called? Let's see. The next album will be Senjutsu. 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 Yeah. So hopefully I will see you there. Thank you for watching and bye bye.